Hello, my precious. Welcome to Guided Affirmations by Meditation Horizon. Today, I will be guiding you through Calm and Stress Relief Affirmations. Take a deep, gentle breath. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Feel your body begin to soften and unwind. This is your time, a sacred moment to reconnect with peace, stillness, and the quiet wisdom within you. I am calm, centered, and at peace in this present moment, a moment that gently wraps itself around me like a soft blanket of stillness. I allow myself to sink into this calmness fully, without hesitation, without resistance, letting its soothing energy settle into every corner of my being until I feel grounded, steady, and deeply connected to myself. I release all tension and allow serenity to flow effortlessly through my entire body, from the crown of my head down to the soles of my feet. With every breath, I feel knots loosen, tightness melt, and heaviness dissolve. Peace travels through me like a warm river, washing away the remnants of stress I no longer wish to carry. Each breath I take fills me with a profound sense of tranquility, expanding through my chest and radiating outward, nourishing my mind, body, and spirit. As I inhale deeply, I invite clarity and stillness. As I exhale slowly, I release everything that no longer serves my peace. Old thoughts, old fears, old tension that has lingered too long. My mind becomes clear, like a quiet sky after a passing storm. My heart grows lighter, shedding layers of worry like leaves drifting gently from a tree. My spirit settles into a state of ease, reminding me that peace is my natural state, not something to chase, but something to return to. I am safe, supported, and held by the gentle, steady energy of peace. It surrounds me like a protective atmosphere, reminding me that I am never alone, that serenity is always accessible, waiting patiently within me. Stress no longer controls me. I am the calm within the storm. Even when life feels chaotic, even when circumstances swirl around me, I remain rooted in my inner stillness. I choose to be the quiet center, the place where tranquility lives. With every exhale, I let go of worry, fear, and resistance. These old emotions lose their grip as I consciously release them, sending them out of my body like a long sigh that clears the air. With every inhale, I welcome lightness, peace, and clarity. Fresh energy fills my lungs, expands my chest, and nourishes my inner world. I breathe in what uplifts me, allowing calmness to take residence within. I trust that everything unfolds in divine timing, not rushed, not forced, but aligned with a higher rhythm that always knows the perfect pace. I release the need to control what I cannot control, and in doing so, I find freedom. I allow life to move through me gently, without pressure or expectation. I flow instead of fight. I soften instead of strain. I surrender to the natural unfolding of each moment. I am anchored in the present moment, here, now, complete. I do not need to worry about the past or anticipate the future. This moment is enough. I am enough. No matter what happens around me, I remain calm inside. My inner peace is unshakable, untouched by external noise. I carry serenity within me like a quiet flame that never goes out. I choose peace over pressure. I choose softness over tension. I choose ease over overwhelm. With every choice, I reclaim my inner balance. I choose presence over perfection. I do not need to be flawless to be worthy of peace. I allow myself to simply be human, breathing, learning, growing, returning to calmness again and again. I choose stillness over struggle. When life feels heavy, I return to this place of quiet. When my mind feels loud, I return to my breath. When emotions rise, I meet them with compassion rather than resistance. I choose to nourish my soul with rest, kindness, and compassion. I give myself what I need, without guilt, without justification. My well-being matters. My thoughts are peaceful, my emotions are balanced, and my body is relaxed. I create harmony within myself simply by choosing it moment after moment. I radiate calm energy that softens the atmosphere around me, gently influencing the world with my presence. My peace becomes a gift to myself and to anyone who crosses my path. Every breath reminds me that peace lives within me, always, unconditionally. I do not need to earn it. I only need to remember it. The more I let go, the lighter I become. The more I release, the more spacious I feel inside. My inner world becomes open, clear, and free. The more I breathe, the more I heal. Each inhale softens old wounds. Each exhale clears old energy. My breath becomes a gentle healer, guiding me toward wholeness. I release the weight of the past and the fear of the future. I set myself free from what once held me. I step into this moment as my truest, calmest self. I rest in this sacred space of now, free, peaceful, whole. I allow myself to experience the simplicity and beauty of being present. I am deeply connected to the stillness of my soul, a stillness that has always existed, quietly waiting beneath the noise of daily life. I allow myself to slow down, to rest, to simply be. I release the pressure to constantly do or achieve. I let myself breathe in my own softness. My inner peace is unshakable, unmovable, and eternal. It exists beneath every thought, beneath every emotion, beneath every shifting moment of life. It is the steady foundation I return to again and again, a quiet strength that nothing outside of me can disturb. I am calm, I am serene, I am peace itself, not just experiencing peace, but embodying it fully. My presence becomes a sanctuary, a place where stillness naturally blooms. I am calm, centered, and deeply at peace in this present moment. The more I bring my awareness back to the here and now, the more grounded I feel. My attention softens, my breath slows, my entire being settles into a gentle, steady rhythm. Every breath I take guides me closer to serenity. Each inhale carries me deeper into awareness. Each exhale releases another layer of tension I no longer need to hold. My breath is my anchor, always available, always guiding me home. I inhale peace. I exhale tension. This simple rhythm becomes a soothing dance between my body and my spirit, a quiet exchange that brings balance to my entire system. My entire being relaxes as I surrender to stillness. The more I stop resisting, the more natural it becomes to soften, to release, to melt into peace. Stillness welcomes me like an old friend. I am safe here. I am supported by life itself, by the subtle intelligence that moves through every living thing, guiding me effortlessly, even when I cannot see the full path ahead. Peace flows through my mind like a gentle stream, clearing away cluttered thoughts, dissolving old stories, and refreshing my inner landscape. My mind becomes a quiet space where clarity can rise. I allow my thoughts to slow down, to soften, to rest. I don't need to solve everything right now. I don't need all the answers at once. It is enough to breathe and allow my mind to settle. It is safe for me to let go of control and simply be. I do not need to force the flow of life. I do not need to hold everything together. I can release my grip and trust that life continues to support me. With each exhale, I release all heaviness, the invisible weight I've been carrying, the unspoken worries, the tension stored in my muscles. I let it all fall away, breath by breath. All worries melt away like clouds dissolving into a clear sky. They lose their shape, their intensity, their power over me. My inner sky becomes open and bright again. I'm anchored in this moment, calm, aware, and free. Nothing from the outside world can pull me away from this inner center unless I allow it. And today, I choose to remain steady. My body feels light, my mind feels open, my heart feels at ease. I move gently within myself, honoring my rhythm, honoring my needs. I choose peace over pressure. I choose calmness even when chaos tries to enter my space. I choose to respond with ease instead of react with fear. I choose to move slowly, with grace and intention. I no longer rush through my days. I walk through life with softness, like someone who trusts the ground beneath their feet. I choose to trust that everything unfolds in perfect timing. What is meant for me will arrive. What is not meant for me will pass. I release the urge to push against the natural flow. Even when challenges appear, I meet them with calm strength. I do not shrink from them. I face them with clarity, knowing I have the inner stability to navigate anything life brings. I am not my stress. I am not my thoughts. I am the awareness observing them, spacious, infinite, untouched by temporary storms. I am the stillness that exists beneath every wave of emotion. That stillness is my truth. The waves may rise and fall, but the depth beneath them remains peaceful and steady. I am the space between the noise, vast, quiet, infinite. When I return to this inner space, I feel clarity, I feel strength, I feel myself. In that sacred silence, I remember who I truly am. Not the roles I play, not the expectations placed on me, but the calm, luminous presence at my core. Each moment offers me a new beginning. I don't need to wait for a special time to reset. I can begin again, right now, with a breath, with a softened thought, with permission to rest. I no longer carry the weight of yesterday. I gently set it down, releasing myself from old obligations and past emotions that no longer support my well-being. I no longer fear the uncertainty of tomorrow. Tomorrow does not need to be controlled or predicted. It will unfold exactly as it is meant to. Right here, right now, I am whole, I am balanced, I am peace. Nothing is missing in this moment. Nothing needs to be fixed. I am complete as I am. My breath is my refuge, a safe doorway back into myself. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I return to my breath and it guides me home. When I breathe deeply, I return to myself. I reconnect with my center, my truth, my strength. I reclaim the calm that has always lived within me. Each inhale nourishes me with calm energy. Each exhale washes away all that I no longer need, old tension, old expectations, old stories that have reached their end. My nervous system softens. The tightness I once held in my body begins to unwind like a gentle unraveling of old knots. My muscles loosen, my breath deepens, and a wave of relief moves through me, slow, warm, and soothing. My body remembers what it feels like to relax. It remembers softness. It remembers safety. It remembers the natural ease that is always available beneath the layers of stress I've carried. My shoulders drop, my jaw unclenches, my chest expands freely. I allow myself to breathe without holding back, without constriction, without the invisible armor I once wore. I allow peace to fill every cell of my body. It spreads gently through me like warm sunlight, illuminating all the places that need comfort and dissolving tension effortlessly. I am surrounded by a gentle light that soothes and protects me. This light is patient, loving, and steady, a quiet reminder that I am safe, supported, and guided. This light is my inner sanctuary, calm, radiant, eternal. Whenever I feel lost or overwhelmed, I can return to this inner space and find clarity again. Whenever I feel anxious, I return to this place within me. I breathe into it, I rest in it, I trust it. In this inner sanctuary, anxiety cannot overpower me. Here, I'm always safe. Here, I'm always home. Peace is not outside of me. It lives in the deepest part of who I am. I trust the natural rhythm of life. I trust that everything unfolds in cycles, in seasons, in perfect timing. I do not force what is not ready, and I do not cling to what is meant to pass. I don't need to rush or force anything. Life does not require my attention. Life moves even when I soften. Life supports me even when I rest. Everything that belongs to me comes in its own perfect time. I do not need to chase it, fear losing it, or grasp for it. What is mine flows to me naturally. I release the need to fix, to push, to prove. I release the illusion that I must earn my worth or justify my existence through constant effort. I allow myself to simply flow. I allow myself to move with life, not against it. I let the current guide me instead of fighting the direction it wants to take me. Peace is not something I chase. It is something I remember. I rediscover it each time I breathe deeply, each time I slow down, each time I choose softness over struggle. It lives in my breath, in my heartbeat, in the quiet spaces of my soul. I carry peace with me everywhere I go, even when I forget for a moment. I have everything I need to create calm from within. My breath, my awareness, my intention. These are my tools, my anchors, my guides. Even in moments of uncertainty, I can return to stillness. My inner world has a place of quiet that remains untouched by external chaos. I forgive myself for moments of stress and fear. I release any judgment I've carried about not being calm all the time. I am human, learning, evolving, and growing. They are only reminders guiding me back to balance. Stress is not a failure. Fear is not a flaw. They are signals inviting me to return home to myself. Every time I breathe consciously, I reclaim my power. My breath becomes a gentle act of self-love, a quiet declaration that I choose peace. I am gentle with myself. I am patient with my healing. I honor my pace, trusting that every step forward, even the small, quiet ones, matters. I open my heart to ease, to flow, to surrender. I let go of resistance and allow peace to move through me freely. The more I let go, the lighter I become. I release old burdens, outdated expectations, and invisible weight I no longer wish to carry. The more I trust, the freer I feel. Surrender brings relief. Trust brings expansion. Letting go brings peace. Peace fills the spaces where worry once lived. Calmness replaces old tension. Softness replaces old strain. I am deeply connected to the rhythm of nature. My breath aligns with the wind. My stillness aligns with the earth. My flow aligns with the changing seasons. Like the ocean, I ebb and flow. Some days are waves, some days are stillness. and both are natural. Both are necessary. Like the wind, I move softly yet powerfully. I don't need to be loud to create change. My calmness is strength. Like the earth, I remain grounded and strong. My roots run deep into stability, resilience, and inner peace. In moments of stillness, I hear the whisper of my soul. It speaks gently, revealing truths I could not hear when my mind was loud. It tells me, you are enough. You are doing enough. You are safe. These words settle into my heart like warm sunlight. I allow those words to sink deeply into my being. I embrace them, trust them, and let them reshape the way I see myself. I rest in that truth, calm, complete, at peace. My heart expands with gratitude, a warm, steady feeling that rises from deep within me and spreads outward like a gentle glow. I allow myself to fully feel this gratitude, to let it fill me with softness and appreciation for the simple, peaceful moments that shape my life. I am grateful for my breath, for this moment, for this life. Each inhale feels like a gift, each exhale like a release, each heartbeat like a quiet reminder that I am alive and capable of experiencing profound peace. I am grateful for the gift of calm that grows stronger within me. Even on days when I forget, even in moments when I stumble, calmness waits patiently for my return. I am grateful for the ability to begin again, in peace. No matter how the day has unfolded, no matter what happened before, I can always choose to return to stillness. I release what I cannot control. I no longer hold on to situations, people, or outcomes that drain my energy or disturb my inner balance. I let go of outcomes, expectations, and resistance. I give myself permission to stop gripping so tightly to possibilities that are not meant for me. I trust that everything is unfolding for my highest good, even if I do not yet understand how. Life has its own intelligence, its own timing, its own gentle way of guiding me exactly where I need to be. Peace flows through me effortlessly. It does not require force, it simply asks for presence. The more aware I am, the more peace expands within me. Every breath carries healing. Each inhale brings nourishment. Each exhale releases tension. My breath becomes a quiet medicine, restoring me from the inside out. Every thought becomes softer. My mind no longer pushes or pulls. It simply observes. Thoughts pass through me like clouds drifting across a spacious sky. Every heartbeat reminds me that I am alive, and that is enough. I don't need to prove myself or achieve anything in order to be worthy of peace. I allow myself to rest in the quiet rhythm of being. I embrace stillness without guilt, without urgency, without rushing myself back into movement. When the world feels chaotic, I remain centered. I don't absorb the chaos around me. I choose to sit within my own inner calm. When emotions rise, I greet them with compassion. I allow them to move through me without judgment, knowing that feelings are temporary waves, not permanent truths. When uncertainty appears, I breathe into trust. I remind myself that not knowing is not dangerous. It is a natural part of life, a space where new possibilities can grow. My calm presence transforms everything around me. When I am peaceful, I bring peace into the spaces I enter, inviting others to soften and breathe as well. I radiate peace, and peace returns to me multiplied. My energy shapes my experience, and the more I choose calmness, the more calmness finds me. The energy I send out is the energy I receive. When I offer softness, I receive softness. When I offer patience, I receive patience. When I offer peace, I receive peace. I choose to be a beacon of serenity for myself and for others. My peaceful presence becomes a quiet blessing, a gentle reminder that calmness is always available. I am grounded like a tree, peaceful like the sky, and flowing like a river. My inner landscape is vast, stable, and alive. Nothing can disturb the stillness that lives within me. The world may shift, circumstances may change, but my inner peace remains a constant presence. Even in motion, I carry stillness inside. I move through my day with a calm heart and an unhurried mind. Even in change, I remain anchored in peace. Life may transform around me, but I remain connected to my center, steady, strong, and whole. I am love, I am light, I am peace embodied. These qualities are not something I perform, they are the essence of who I am. I honor my need for rest, for silence, for space. I listen to my body, my emotions, and my intuition, allowing them to guide me gently toward balance. I give myself permission to pause and breathe. I no longer feel guilty for slowing down. Stillness is not a waste of time. It is a form of nourishment. My calm energy is my greatest strength. It helps me make clear decisions, connect deeply with myself, and move through the world with intention. Today, I release tension and welcome tranquility. I allow peace to be my guide, my companion, my home. Today, I choose softness over struggle. I choose to be gentle with myself, to release harshness, and to embrace ease. Today, I am aligned with harmony, ease, and grace. My actions, thoughts, and emotions flow with the rhythm of inner peace. I trust the rhythm of my life, slow, natural, divine. I let life move through me without resistance, without fear, without urgency. I'm calm. I'm whole. I'm safe. I am peace itself. And so it is. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of a tranquil lake at sunset. The world around you feels slow, gentle, and open. The air touches your skin softly, inviting you to breathe a little deeper and feel a little safer. The air is warm, filled with the scent of earth and water, a grounding, peaceful aroma that reminds you of nature's quiet wisdom. Each inhale draws this soothing scent into your body, filling you with calm. The surface of the lake is perfectly still, mirroring the soft golden light of the setting sun. It looks like a second sky resting upon the earth, glowing, serene, untouched. You take a deep breath, and the gentle sound of rippling water calms your mind. The subtle rhythm of nature aligns with your breath, encouraging your body to release whatever tension remains. Each wave carries away the last traces of worry, fear, or exhaustion. You imagine them dissolving in the water, becoming lighter and lighter until they disappear completely. Your body feels lighter, your heart feels open, your spirit feels free. You sense spaciousness inside yourself, as if a weight you carried for far too long has finally lifted. In this stillness, you realize peace is not something you find, it is something you remember. A truth that has always lived within you gently rises back to the surface. Time, twos. It lives within you, always waiting to be felt again. Even on the busiest days, even in the hardest moments, even when you forget, it waits patiently for your return. You stand here, breathing in gently, and you feel a sense of renewal wash over you, soft, warm, and comforting. It's as though the lake, the sky, and the quiet earth are reminding you that you are part of something vast yet peaceful. You feel connected to nature, to your breath, to your inner world, you feel whole, complete, and deeply grounded in this moment of serenity. As the colors of the sunset shift from gold to orange to a tender shade of pink, you feel your mind slowing even more. Thoughts become quieter, softer, like whispers fading into the horizon. You gently inhale the warm air again, letting it fill your lungs with ease. You hold the breath for a moment, not out of effort, but out of appreciation for how good it feels to breathe deeply and freely. When you exhale, it feels like releasing the last remnants of tension you didn't even know you were still holding. The release feels like relief, like surrender, like peace settling more deeply into your body. You let yourself imagine that every ripple on the water is a reflection of your own energy, calm, gentle, flowing naturally. Your inner world mirrors the stillness of the lake. In this space, you feel your heart soften. The softness brings clarity, compassion, and a profound sense of understanding toward yourself. You allow yourself to simply exist here, without expectations, without pressure, without needing to be anything more than what you already are. You feel the sun's last warm rays resting on your skin. The warmth soaks into your muscles, your bones, and the deepest layers of your being, reminding you that gentle warmth can heal even the tightest places inside you. You look out at the horizon and feel a sense of openness, a spaciousness inside your mind, an ease inside your body, a clarity inside your heart. Here, you realize that peace is your natural state. It is who you are beneath the noise, beneath the worry, beneath the layers of daily life. You breathe again, more deeply this time, allowing your entire body to receive the calmness surrounding you. You feel the breath expand your chest, soften your shoulders, and melt tension down your spine. With each breath, you feel yourself blending with the stillness of the scene, the quiet lake, the fading light, the gentle breeze. Everything feels slow, steady, and perfectly peaceful. You no longer feel separate from calmness. You are calmness, alive and breathing. You allow your mind to drift gently, like a leaf floating on the surface of the lake. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to do, only this moment, only this breath. You begin to feel a deep sense of belonging, not just to the physical world around you, but to the inner world within you, a world where peace is abundant, unconditional, and always accessible. As the sun lowers further, the sky deepens into rich hues of lavender and soft purple. The scene becomes even more tranquil, inviting you to rest even more deeply. A gentle breeze moves across the water, brushing your skin lightly. The sensation is soft and delicate, as if the breeze itself is offering comfort and reassurance. You close your eyes for a moment, listening to the subtle sounds around you, the water, the wind, the distant call of nature settling into night. Everything feels sacred, peaceful, safe. In this moment, you understand that peace is simply the awareness of being present. When you are here, fully here, nothing feels urgent, nothing feels overwhelming, nothing feels too heavy to carry. Here, you breathe with ease. Here, you rest without effort. Here, you are free. As you stand at the edge of this peaceful lake, the world around you continues to soften. The light fades gently, the colors blending into one another like a watercolor painting. Everything feels slower, quieter, more spacious. You take another deep breath, and this time, the air feels even smoother. Your lungs welcome it effortlessly, as if they have been waiting for this exact moment of softness. When you exhale, you release tension that has lived in your body for far too long. Tension you learned, tension you carried, tension you no longer need. It flows out of you like a gentle stream returning to the earth. You begin to notice the subtle sensations in your body, the ease in your shoulders, the softness in your jaw, the openness in your chest. Your entire being feels lighter, as if a long-held pressure has finally dissolved. You stand a little taller, not out of effort, but out of ease. Your spine aligns naturally, your posture softens, and you feel supported by the earth beneath your feet. The air carries a quiet warmth, wrapping around you like a soft shawl. This warmth comforts you, reminds you that you are safe, and allows you to breathe even more deeply into the present moment. The sounds of nature feel like music, gentle, slow, rhythmic. Each sound supports your calmness and guides you further inward, as though the world is whispering, "You can rest now." You take a moment to look up at the sky. The first stars begin to appear, tiny bright lights piercing the deepening colors of dusk. Their gentle glow brings a sense of wonder, reminding you that you are part of something vast and beautiful. As the stars appear, you feel your inner world expand. Peace fills the space behind your thoughts, beneath your emotions, and around your heart. You breathe into that expansiveness, feeling the quiet joy of being present, truly present, without distraction, without worry, without needing anything more. The lake remains calm, mirroring the sky, mirroring your breath, mirroring the stillness growing inside you. Its surface is like glass, undisturbed except for the gentle ripple of the breeze. You begin to feel deeply connected to the water, to the sky, to the earth beneath you, and to yourself. There is no separation here, only harmony. In this harmony, your thoughts soften. They lose their urgency, their intensity, their sharp edges. They drift through your mind like feathers carried by a gentle wind. You realize that you don't need to attach to every thought. You don't need to analyze, judge, or control them. You can simply let them pass. This understanding brings relief, a wave of freedom that spreads through your chest and settles quietly in your belly. You take another slow inhale, letting your stomach rise gently. This breath feels like nourishment, like renewal, like an embrace from the universe itself. When you exhale, your whole body softens even more. Muscles release, the mind quiets, the heart opens. You start to feel a radiant calmness inside you, a glow that begins in your heart and spreads slowly outward, warming your chest, your arms, your neck, your face. This inner glow feels like a reminder of your true nature, peaceful, steady, loving, whole. As you breathe into this glow, you feel a new sense of alignment. Your breath, your heartbeat, your mind, and your emotions begin to move together in harmony. You feel balanced, not because everything outside is perfect, but because everything inside is becoming peaceful. You take a moment to place a gentle hand over your heart. The warmth of your hand meets the warmth of your chest, and in that connection, you feel a deep sense of reassurance. Your heart beats steadily beneath your palm. It reminds you that you are alive, that you are resilient, that you have made it through every difficult moment up until now. You let gratitude wash over you, gratitude for your strength, for your breath, for your journey, for your ability to heal. a sense of inner safety grows stronger. You realize that no matter where you are, no matter what is happening around you, you can always return to this feeling. The sky grows darker, but the darkness feels comforting, like a soft blanket settling over the world. The stars glow brighter, guiding your attention toward the quiet beauty of the night. You take another slow breath, inhaling the cool, clean air of the approaching night. It feels refreshing, grounding, soothing. Your exhale is long and relaxed, melting any lingering tension. It feels like exhaling old energy, old stories, old worries. You begin to sense a gentle stillness settling deep within your mind, a stillness that brings clarity, softness, and space. In this stillness, you feel connected to your intuition, your inner guidance, your truest self. You allow yourself to trust this stillness. You allow yourself to trust yourself. This peaceful presence within you grows stronger with each moment, each breath, each heartbeat. You stand quietly by the lake, feeling more grounded, more present, more whole than you have in a long time. You feel a sense of completion, as if this moment is exactly what your soul needed, a moment of pure, unfiltered peace. As you continue to stand by the quiet lake, you begin to feel a deeper shift within yourself, a sense of profound inner clarity rising gently like mist from the water. It is subtle at first, but unmistakably present. This clarity brings with it a soft understanding that you are allowed to slow down, to rest, to exist without effort. You are allowed to choose peace again and again, moment by moment. You take another slow breath, letting the air fill your lungs fully. Your breath feels honest, natural, unforced, a simple movement that carries immense healing. As you exhale, you notice how much more grounded you feel. Your body feels supported not just by the earth, but by a calmness that now lives inside you like a steady flame. The lake before you mirrors the sky, the colors fading into deeper hues of blue and violet. You feel mesmerized by the stillness of it, a stillness that now reflects your own inner state. The gentle sounds of nature guide your nervous system into deeper relaxation. The whisper of the breeze, the soft rustle of leaves, the subtle rhythm of the water, they all blend into a lullaby of peace. You feel your breathing naturally slow down, growing smoother and deeper with each cycle. Your body responds with quiet calmness, as if it is remembering the art of rest. Your thoughts continue to soften. They no longer race, they drift. They no longer press, they float. You begin to understand that you are not required to engage with every thought that passes through your mind. A sense of freedom rises within you, the freedom that comes from not needing to solve everything at once. You inhale again, letting your chest expand gently. You exhale slowly, feeling your belly soften. Breathing becomes a rhythm of release and renewal. You notice how much easier it feels to be present now. The lake, the sky, the stars, everything invites you to remain grounded in this moment. The deeper you breathe, the more harmonious your inner world becomes. Your emotions smooth out like ripples settling into still water. You begin to feel warmth in your heart, a warm, glowing presence spreading outward through your chest, your shoulders, your entire body. This warmth feels like acceptance. Acceptance of yourself, your journey, your experiences, your emotions. You allow yourself to feel proud of how far you've come. Even if the journey has been difficult, even if you've carried burdens in silence, you have continued to move forward. You give yourself credit for your resilience, for every moment you kept going, for every breath you took, even when things felt heavy. Your inner world feels expansive, spacious, open. There is room now for peace, for joy, for rest. The star-filled sky above you reflects this inner openness. Each star feels like a tiny beacon of hope, glowing softly with reassurance. You allow yourself to be guided by this light, not rushed, not pushed, simply guided. A gentle thought rises within you. You deserve peace. You deserve rest. You deserve calmness without needing to earn it. These words settle into your heart like a soothing balm. They soften the places inside you that have carried tension, effort, and expectation. You breathe into this truth, letting it spread through you. You feel a subtle shift, a deepening of inner trust. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that everything will unfold as it is meant to. You begin to understand that peace is not about the absence of challenges. It is about your ability to return to yourself again and again, no matter what happens. You place your hand over your heart once more, feeling the gentle beat beneath your palm. Each beat reminds you of your strength, your presence, your life force. You whisper inwardly, "I am here, I am safe, I am whole." These words echo softly through your mind, calming every remaining corner of your being. The night air carries a cooler breeze now, brushing softly against your skin. It feels refreshing, like a quiet invitation to release anything that still weighs you down. You inhale deeply, letting the coolness fill your lungs. You exhale slowly, feeling your mind clear even more. Your senses awaken gently, not with alertness, but with awareness. You notice the texture of the air, the scent of the water, the sounds of distant nature settling into night. Every detail feels meaningful, intentional, connected. You allow yourself to sink farther into this moment, into the quietness, into the safety, into the softness that surrounds you. You realize that you have found a place within yourself that feels like sanctuary, a place that does not depend on circumstances, on others, or on perfect conditions. This sanctuary exists in your breath, in your awareness, in your willingness to return to yourself. You feel calmness expand within you once more, slow, steady, unmistakably present. The lake remains still, the stars shimmer above, your heart beats softly, everything is in harmony. You breathe in the peaceful night and allow it to nourish every part of your being. You breathe out any remaining tension, letting it float away into the vastness of the sky. You stand here, completely present, completely alive, completely connected to peace. The night deepens around you, but instead of darkness feeling heavy, it feels comforting, like a soft veil wrapping the world in quiet. You sense the shift in the air, the way everything slows, the way your body responds by relaxing even more deeply. You breathe slowly, inhaling the cool, gentle night air. It fills your lungs with clarity and freshness, reminding you that each breath is a new beginning, a reset, a moment of renewal. As you exhale, a sense of release moves through you. Old tension, old worries, old stories. They drift out of your body like mist dissolving into the night. You look up at the sky, now rich with stars. Each one glows softly, like tiny lanterns hung across the universe. Their distant light feels peaceful, steady, constant. You sense that same steady glow inside of yourself, a gentle radiance that grows brighter as you sink deeper into calmness. The night breeze brushes against your skin, cool and refreshing. It feels like the world is exhaling with you, helping you release anything you no longer need to hold. You notice how your thoughts have become almost silent now. They float softly, without urgency, without weight. Your mind feels spacious, open, uncluttered, like the wide night sky above you. You take a moment to feel your feet on the ground. The earth beneath you feels solid, steady, supportive. You feel rooted, anchored, safe. This connection to the earth brings you a new sense of security, a knowing that you are held, supported, grounded in something stable and ancient. Your body relaxes even more. Your muscles soften. Your breath smooths out. Your heartbeat slows into a peaceful rhythm. You allow your shoulders to drop completely, releasing tension you didn't realize you were still holding. The release feels like a sigh of relief. You close your eyes again, tuning into the sounds around you. The gentle water, the faint rustle of leaves, the soft hum of the night. Each sound feels like a lullaby, guiding your body into deeper stillness. A warmth begins to spread through your chest, a tender warmth that feels like peace, like compassion, like inner truth rising to the surface. You allow this warmth to fill you fully, radiating into every part of your body. It flows through your arms, your legs, your back, your mind. You feel yourself softening from the inside out. Your entire being begins to glow with a gentle calmness. Your breath flows naturally now, without intention, without effort, just a quiet, steady rhythm of life. With each inhale, you draw peace into your body. With each exhale, you allow yourself to deepen into rest. You feel a deep sense of comfort, a comfort that does not depend on the world outside, but on the world within. The stars above seem to shimmer a little brighter, as if mirroring the light growing inside you. You imagine that each star is gently whispering encouragement, reminding you that you are guided, protected, and never alone. You tilt your face slightly upward, letting the night air cool your skin. The sensation feels purifying, refreshing, soothing. You take another long breath, and you feel something shift, a sense of surrender, acceptance, and tranquility settling deep within your spirit. You allow yourself to be fully present with this feeling. Nothing else matters in this moment. Nothing else needs your attention. You feel whole, not because everything is perfect, but because you have returned to yourself, to your breath, to your inner truth. This stillness, this calmness, this softness, it feels like home, a home within your heart that you can return to anytime you choose. You realize that peace has been with you all along, beneath the noise, beneath the worries, beneath the surface of everyday life. It has been waiting patiently for you to remember it, to feel it, to trust it again. Your entire being now rests in a state of quiet harmony. You feel aligned, centered, complete. You take one more slow inhale, letting the air expand your heart. You take one more long exhale, letting every last trace of tension melt away. You stand here, breathing gently, surrounded by stillness, connected to peace. You understand now that calmness is not something outside of you. It is who you are when you come home to yourself. You allow yourself to rest in that truth, embracing it fully, deeply, lovingly. You remain by the lake, feeling the night embrace you with a softness that goes beyond anything physical. It is an emotional softness, a spiritual softness, a profound sense of being held by the universe itself. Your breath moves in harmony with the world around you. Each inhale feels like an invitation to receive. Each exhale feels like permission to release. You realize how beautiful the simplicity of breathing truly is, how something so gentle, so quiet can bring such deep transformation to your inner world. You inhale again, noticing how each breath carries calmness deeper into your body. Your chest rises slowly, your belly expands, your whole being fills with peace. You exhale, watching the moment melt into the next, feeling your body surrender to the quiet ease of night. Your mind becomes spacious once more, stretching open like the expanse of the sky above. Thoughts come and go, but none of them cling. You feel the gentle presence of peace surrounding you, as if the night itself is whispering reassurance into your heart. A deep understanding settles over you, the knowing that peace is always within reach, waiting behind a single breath, a single moment of awareness, a single pause. You no longer chase calmness, you simply allow it. And in that allowing, you become it. You breathe in softness, feeling your body open like a flower at dawn. You breathe out heaviness, letting go of every lingering strain that no longer belongs to you. You feel grateful, deeply, wholeheartedly grateful for this sense of stillness, for this quiet, for this return to yourself. You allow gratitude to fill your chest, warming you from the inside. Gratitude for your breath, your body, your journey, your resilience, your capacity to heal. Your heart feels soft now, soft in the most beautiful way, softness that brings strength, softness that brings clarity. You appreciate the person you are becoming, someone who chooses peace, who chooses gentleness, who chooses presence, someone who honors their inner world. You take one more deep inhale, letting the night air fill your lungs completely. You feel renewed, refreshed, cleared from within. When you exhale, you release anything you might still be holding. Small worries, tiny tensions, leftover thoughts. You exhale them all. The stillness around you feels like a reflection of your own inner calmness. The lake is quiet, the air is still. Even the stars seem to rest gently in the sky. You close your eyes and feel your heartbeat. Slow, steady, peaceful. Each beat feels like a rhythm of reassurance, reminding you that you are safe in your body, safe in your mind, safe in your spirit. You let your awareness sink into your heart center, the warm, glowing space that holds your truth, your softness, your calm. From this space, you whisper inwardly, I am peace. You let the words echo softly within you, I am calm. You feel their truth expand within your chest. I am safe. You know now, with gentle certainty, I carry peace wherever I go. This truth settles comfortably into your being, like a warm blanket wrapping itself around you. You feel a deep connection to your inner self, a connection that feels loving, compassionate, unwavering. You take a moment to appreciate how far you've traveled within yourself tonight, from tension to ease, from noise to silence, from thought to awareness, from effort to peace. You understand now that peace is not something distant. It is not something you must earn or chase or wait for. It is already within you, always available, always ready to rise when you soften into presence. You breathe softly once more, letting your whole being settle into quiet gratitude. You open your eyes slowly and see the reflection of the stars shimmer on the lake, tiny points of light dancing on the surface. You smile gently, knowing that the light you see outside is a mirror of the light you feel inside. You take one final deep inhale, the deepest, calmest breath of the night. You let it fill your lungs, your belly, your heart, your spirit. And as you exhale, you release every remaining trace of tension, stepping fully into the peace you've created within yourself. You stand here, complete, grounded, serene. You whisper to yourself one last time, I am peace, I am calm, I am whole. And you know it is true. Take one final deep breath. Inhale calm, exhale gratitude. You are peaceful, you are safe, you are whole. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today, sending warm thoughts and peaceful energy your way. With love, Meditation Horizon.